Oh, all right. So good afternoon. Yeah, it's like 2:33. Earlier than usual for me, I guess. I mean, well, actually, no. I think, anyways, moving on. Listening to the stream with Ed, and it's the Clarence Y stream, and I'm getting tired of being triggered. Right, and it's a lot less than it used to be. I will say that's an improvement in terms of just my just how I handle myself. And I'll probably try and make this quick, so let me speed it up. I'm getting tired of being triggered. I kind of want to just lay my head in the sand. And when I say lay my head in the sand, maybe just be a hermit, go to the cave, and like a proper grizzly, and just fucking hibernate. Because this shit, like, you know, winter's coming, all this other stuff. It's time for just to, like, you know what? You're right. Like, just start hitting these women. You're right. You're totally right. What you just said makes sense. I don't even know what the hell I was talking about. You're right. You know, and, you know, like, you know, your outcomes are going to show that you're right. And just, like, let them be, like, you know, but, and I'm not saying this against Ed or anybody else that, you know, makes these videos, or even my past self making these videos, quote unquote, fighting the gynocracy and all this other shit. But sometimes, man, I just look at some of this shit and the arguments the arguments that some of these women, or the points that these women are arguing and bringing to the forefront, and how, oh, I've done the research, I've done it on this, and I know what's going on, you guys don't, and all this other shit. And you'd be like, you know what? You got it, man. You right. You fucking right. You know exactly what you're talking about. Everything you said is totally on point. You know what? At this point, it's really just everybody got to catch up to you, sis. You know, like, everybody got to catch up to what you saying and how you putting it down. Like, yeah, you know, you got it. Like, yo, like, I feel you. You right. You are right. And like, when you start to really put this shit together, you start to see how these women are just talking this shit, but then year after year, I was watching a Chiz's Ed video, and I think it was, like, I forgot the guy's name, Bet David or something like that, Valuetainment. He's coming out with all his research and some of his information about, you know, America has the highest rate of single parent households, mostly women, of course, at 23%. Then you have other countries like, I think, like China has like 3%, and somewhere else has 7%. I forgot. Look at Chiz's Ed, and you'll see the guy from Valuetainment on there. Pretty much the guy has a black background, and he has like a black shirt. So that's pretty much, yeah. So that should be, like, you know, within the past couple hours or a day or two. If you look at it right now, as of, you know, the making of this video. And damn, it's a nice truck. Yeah, I want to get like a new work truck to haul a couple things, and kind of like my next venture. So I kind of wanted to get like a nice, like, work truck, man, like straight fucking work truck, flatbed type shit, where I can haul stuff, strap stuff down, and it's gonna be pretty nice, I think. But, yeah, like, listen, you're right. You got it. You totally know what you're saying. And the point I'm making is, they can say all the shit they want, because a lot of the stuff that these women are saying, and a lot of the stuff that some of these dudes are saying, just like Clarence, they're saying all of this because, simply put, that's the only way they can cope. A lot of this shit is a coping mechanism. And when I say me hide my head in the sand, I just don't want to hear the bullshit no more. Like, me put myself in a cave and hibernate, you know, I just don't want to hear this shit no more. Because y'all are fucking wrong. And we're telling you this shit over and over and over again. We got stats to prove it. We got real world scenarios. Some of these motherfuckers live the fucking experiences that we are talking about and still come out. Damn, they clear cut this whole motherfucking, whoa. Damn, they took all that shit. They live the experiences that we're talking about, the things that we talk against, the things that we're fighting to change. They live this shit, and somehow, some way, they can fix their mouth, their brain, their fucking lips, and whatever, and do their fucking verbal twerking, you know what I mean? So they can attract other motherfuckers that think just like them. So they do all this shit, bro. And it's like, yo, y'all are going through it. Like, a lot of, like, not a lot, but, like, you know, some of the dudes that are talking about this shit are well-to-do brothers. Brothers that, like, yo, listen, we could easily remove ourselves from this shit. As I've talked about in the past, man, like, I'm not even actually going to go into that. But well-to-do brothers that can easily move, like, just say, I could just easily remove myself from this shit. I don't have to deal with it. I don't have to, you know, go through some of the shit that y'all even talking about. I don't even have to be around y'all niggas that do this shit. The closest y'all get might be a phone call. And to be very honest, you might get a do not disturb, you know, block or some shit. Yet somehow, man, like, these people will talk out against us, and then you start to see the, not the Hebrew Israelites, but you're pro-black, your pro-blacks coming back and saying, yeah, man, you know, some of these brothers, you know, Kevin Samuel said this, and, you know, this actually, that made sense, and, you know, this is what's happening, and yeah, there needs to be a change, and there needs to be improvements in other areas, and so on and so forth. And it's just like, well, we've been telling y'all this shit. We've been told y'all this shit. Y'all don't want to fucking listen to us, as if we are somehow some castrated males or some shit, as if we don't know what the fuck we're talking about, and, like, you know, we're your enemy. No, we're really trying to help y'all and help other brothers like y'all in the same position, so we can all say, hey, listen, man, we need to get the fuck up out of this shit, because this shit is not working for any of us. Blah blah blah. And it's just like, it's like it doesn't matter. It doesn't click. It doesn't come together. It's the same shit over and over and over again. And it's like that's the craziest shit. You could talk to these brothers and tell them, hey, listen, man, you know the scenario you're going through? Hey, I'm going through it too. Nah, man, my scenario is different. You ain't got no game about you. But you have, you know, you have 2 kids and you haven't married the bitch, and, you know, you still acting around, you still acting like, you know, you could do something other than, you know, you can get yourself out of this situation. Nah, it's different, man. It ain't like that for me. And it's just like, dude, it's the same shit. You going through it too. Nah, it's not like that for me. You know, my thing is different. My situation is different. My chick, you know, is good. My game is tight. Everything right about me. I don't really have to struggle like y'all do and all this other shit. And it's just like, homie, like, we have the same problem, and you acting like it's something different, and it's not. This is what we're going through, man. This is what's happening. This is the shit that we have to deal with on a regular basis, and motherfuckers really acting as if the shit that we saying is wrong. It's not happening. Like, a lot of people are just saying, listen, stop talking about it. It'll never, like, at this point, and I'm not going to do this either. I'm not going to lie. But sometimes I really feel this way. Like, I really feel like, hey, listen, man, I just don't, I don't want to do this. I don't want to fight with you no more. Not on some, hey, listen, let's just kumbaya, get together. Like, I don't feel like fighting with y'all. You got this. Nah, you got this, homie. Don't worry about it. You straight. Don't even worry about me or what I'm thinking. Like, yo, you got this. You right. I should have never said that. And you make total sense in what you saying and how you going about everything. I was wrong. I don't even know how. I don't even know why I even thought about this to do X, Y, and Z. You on point. I'm gonna just be over here and with my head in the sand and my big bare ass just in a cave, chilling. You know, like I don't know what I was even thinking. I was wrong. I fucked up. I was wrong. This is how it's starting to look, man. This is how I'm not saying this is how we should move, but I always talk about transition, the next move, the next phase of all of this. And I think I'm starting to really get into that more, because it doesn't make any sense, man. Like, you just, and it sucks because sadly this is some high school shit, and I'll end with this. This is some high school shit where you know, back in high school you get so mad because they'd be like, nah, boo boo, you wrong, blah blah blah, and then it's like, but she's lying. Well, sir, Mike, you know, this is the issue here, but no, that person's lying. Well, they said it, so it can't be a lie. And then you have to go through all this shit to prove it. And then when you do prove it, they're like, oh man, well, you know, hey, listen, we got to the bottom of this. We understand the truth. And now we could just move on. But I just lost a year of school. I just lost 5 years of my life in prison because this bitch lied. I know, but sometimes you really just gotta, I think it's time for you to, you know, get therapy and heal. But I just lost a large part of my life because this person lied on me. Well, listen, man, you know, one thing we gotta do is, as men, just, you know, tie our necks with our bootstraps and hang ourselves. I mean, pick ourselves up by our bootstraps and keep it moving. This is how we're treated, man. Anyways, I gotta get my hair done. I haven't got my fucking hair done in like fucking 2 months. So I'll talk to y'all later, man. Peace. Love you all.